Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to our elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. I'm your brother Kapatazar from the Great Millstone, Chicago branch. Coming at you with another real quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson, And prophecy watch, I'm laying backing off the elder Malcolm. This is GMS Maccabean Spirit, the elder out here in Chicago, or the elder of the Midwest. And brace for impact. And this is all planned. Okay, they're just letting you know what it is. All right, this is the same song and dance, the same things that happened in Rome. It's taken that kind of shape. But nonetheless, as you can see from the article here, I believe this lady's name is Sarah Adam, and she's telling you this former CIA officer warns there are more than 1,000 Al-Qaeda sleeper cells in the U.S. planning major homeland attack. And who let them in? Okay? Who let them in? America let them in. Okay? They want more things that happened in New Orleans. Oh boy, with the pickup truck, They want more things like that happening. Okay? Because they're going to tighten the squeeze on your constitutional rights, your liberties. They want people in fear and panic. It's the same song and dance. So, and then the funny part is they always, whenever they talked about the mass migration or the mass immigration that is going on in this country, they always paint that face of it being so-called Hispanics. Which are you Northern Kingdom Israelites. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you make up the children of Israel predominantly. All right. Now, they always painted the face of the problem as you Israelites. And this is just another way. Like this devil, he everything he does has a purpose to it. So at first, like I said, he was painting the picture of you Latinos being the bad guys. You're going to come over here and take jobs and you're going to bring that criminal lifestyle of your war-torn country. You're going to bring that same element into this country, thus making it worse. Therefore, the problems and the woes of this country is the fault of you immigrants, you Latinos, you Venezuelans, you Salvadorans. You're the reason America's all fucked up. You're the reason people don't have a job. All right, so they're going to play that card. And then they're going to play this other card. Well, we let in, due to migration, we also let in a bunch of so-called Arabs, a bunch of Chinese, a bunch of Africans, that have radical ideology. And now our country is susceptible to homeland attacks. So now we gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up, increase restrictions. We have to increase military presence in the homeland, and we have to move towards locking this country down. This devil, he's just, man, he's something else. He's a perfect devil, very easily to see through him. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right. But this is what these devils do, man. They have well thought out, well played schemes, but they're not working, man. All right, the many Yahweh Shem Shai, we see you from a mile away, man. Okay, but your typical American, they're gonna chew this shit up, They're gonna eat it right up. It says this is Isaiah 19 verse 14. It says, Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So this is part of that perverse spirit, that erroneous plots and plans, man. You bring all these people in here, now you created another problem Now you got a bunch of homegrown terrorists. So you know what? We got to take more people's rights away. And we want more Americans living in fear. We want more Americans to point the finger at these immigrants, at these foreigners, and say, you're the problem with this country. Meanwhile, your government is the one that let these motherfuckers in. This was all pre-planned, man. So again, 2025, hey, man, we have to be on the lookout, be circumspect, because now more and more incidents are going to be happening on the homestead. All right? More and more so-called terrorist attacks are going to be happening in America, man. In America. And people have to be in fear. People have to be in fear, and they have to be pointing the finger at each other versus looking at their government that orchestrated all of this madness. You know? And that's what this devil does, man. It's played out. All right? 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do, which that's set up. Like I said, they're going to bring these foreigners in, give them your American jobs, you know, pay them less, and put you niggas, mainly you niggas, they're going to put you niggas out of job, man. You know? Now you're more and more dependent on the government to take care of you. And so now you're through. Now you have to bend the knee and do whatever the hell the government tells you to do, you know. They're going to come out with more of these viruses, potentially getting ready to lock the country down. That's a whole nother topic, you know. But if you want the dainties, if you want the food stamps, you want the Section 8 housing, you know, the low income, you want all the benefits that the government has to give you, well, you're going to have to bend the knee to all the draconian measures. You're going to have to take jump shots, you know, and eventually you're going to have to bow down to the beast system and get sea-hipped, which is the mark of the beast. This is all like really cut and dry, man. All right. But it's all a buildup. All of this shit is a buildup, man. And we're not ignorant to your devices, Esau. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And this was all pre-planned and set up, man. Okay? This is all pre-planned and set up. All right? We see this shit from a mile away. And when you go back to, when you go in the history of the Roman Empire, I just got a quick little article from Winwood.org, Winwood Institute, Immigration and the Fall of Rome. All right. This is a good article, but the main thing, like I said, the beginning of it, matter of fact, I'm going to just touch on it. It says, for centuries, historians debated the reasons for the fall of Roman Empire. Ancient authors pointed to invasions, you know, by barbarous armies. Okay, that could be one. It says, but why they succumb to the invaders when they have been previously able to resist them? They attributed internal weakness. The conversion of Christianity deprived the Romans of their fighting spirit. For many years now, scholars have favored an economic explanation. High taxes and heavy economic regulation impoverished the empire. Why? Because the rich got richer and the poor got poorer. All right? That helps aid in the collapse of an empire, right? It says, a recent book argues that Rome was overcome by illegal immigration. Okay? The Germanic tribes did not want to destroy the empire, but only to participate in its wealth and the protection of its citizens. So they wanted the dainties. Just like these other, these northern kingdom, all right, these so-called Hispanics, their countries is war-torn due to backdoor American politics. Their countries were destabilized, turned into war zones. So now they're going to seek refuge. They're going to come to America where they really think, they think they're following the yellow brick road, you know. They really think they come into the land of opportunity, the home of the free. And a lot of them are finding out very, very quickly that America is a big fucking scam. Okay? You gonna come over here and be a fucking slave, man. All right? And a lot of them are finding that out the hard way. But I'm gonna jump down. Last paragraph, it says, but in the 5th century, the Romans lost control of the immigration process. Armies were sent to the Middle East to counter a hostile, newly invigorated Persia, leaving the West open. And that's what happened. So you look at the American military is spread every goddamn where. Everywhere. I believe that's in Revelation. This horse sits on many waters. All right. The American empire is spread so, the army is spread so thin. Okay, because America has control of vassal states or satellite states. They have other countries under tribute to America. America builds a military base there. They never leave. They set up shop, and that's how they control your country, man. Well, in doing that and overdoing that, you just left your country wide open. And again, going back to this article, it says that, conversion to Christianity, it weakened the Romans. All right, well, we can juxtapose that to the way the West is now, the ideology, all right, the feminism, the emasculation of men, okay, the inclusiveness of the rainbow community. All this shit has weakened, and that all comes with Christianity. All those things I just named, that's what Christianity brings. And what happened? The fighting spirit of Rome failed. The men weren't men anymore. The women now wanted to be the man. Everything was out of order. And just like it is now. So now what? You have this element coming in, and it's going to destroy you from within. But all of this shit was planned. All right, continuing. It says the Germanic tribes were allowed in, but once inside the empire, they were not assimilated, but retained their cultural and political identities, eventually combining to form armies within its borders that the Romans could no longer overcome. And all these things created big problems. This is how the Empire Rome fell. It collapsed from within, as well as being weakened on the outside. You see? So it's the same damn thing going on in America right now. And what did America do? They let all these motherfuckers in. Like I said, all of this was planned. So you got a bunch of sleeper cells, a bunch of motherfuckers that hate America, that don't like Americans. All right. A lot of them working for the CIA. MK Ultra is a thing. One phone call, man, this nigga gonna get active. And like I said, you're gonna have more and more incidences of homegrown American terrorism right here in the USA, man. All through from 2025 on out. 2025 has already started with a bang. So like the elder said, hey, brace for impact. Brace for impact, because it's about to get even more bumpier. It's about to be even more shit going on. But hey, we see this shit. And yeah, I guess I'll end it with the Psalms 91, because hey, without the Psalms 91 spirit, shit, hey man, it's gonna be a wrap. All right, this devil, he is setting up his moves, man. All right, he is setting up his moves. This is the book of Psalms 91:7. All right. Yeah, I'm going to start at 7. Really, the whole chapter is heat, but for the sake of time, we're just going to start at 7. Psalms 91:7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest you dash thy foot against a stone. And I'm going to just leave it right there, man. So, yeah. All right, it's about to get bumpy. 2025, man, it's already shaping out to be a good one. All right, for the men of y'all, Bashim Yahushua, and the rest of the believers out there. But for everybody else, man, hey, look, it's gonna be a lot of fearful and looking for judgment around this motherfucker, man. Okay? So with that, hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha Kodash, Shalom, and Abba Ball.